Garchomp is one of the most powerful Pokemon in VGC and singles. But today I'm going to make it even more powerful by using a specially designed support Mega Starmie to give Garchomp the huge power ability, which combined with Swords Dance gives it effectively +6 attack in one turn, which is diabolical. Combined with Starmie's move Gravity means that flying types and levitate Pokemon also get hit by these vicious earthquakes. Starmie's ally switch keeps Garchomp safe from dangerous attacks, and Thunder Wave provides speed control. I also have Rhyperior, who can benefit in the same way as Garchomp and counters slower teams. Let's see how it goes. Okay guys, we are back in the Master Ball tier because I want to test this new Garchomp technology against some competitive teams. I'm bringing my Snow to reset the weather if needed. I've also brought my Teacup in the back for the Rage Powder and Hospitality support. He doesn't lead with the Pelipper. We do have to be careful with that Swampert though, because I know some of them like to run Ice Punch, so I'm thinking of ally switching turn 1 and getting up a Swords Dance. If he switches to Pelly and Ice Punches, we just lose Garchomp instantly, so I want to ally switch. Yeah, look at that, he Megas. He doesn't switch though, okay. I have a feeling that ally switch is going to be very important guys, to allow this Garchomp to reach its full potential. Okay, he just protects turn 1, so actually we could have skill swapped there, but it's okay. He might not have Ice Punch then. I think I'll skill swap on the next turn. I guess the Grimmsnarl is going to get the screens up, let's see. Okay, yeah, he gets the Reflect, but I think we can still break through guys. I might go for SD again, is that crazy? If the Swampert does have Ice Punch, I could be cooked, but I think I just want to go for SD again and skill swap, because I think with that we should be able to knock his guys out even through the Reflect. Yeah, with huge power and another Swords Dance, this is past Garchomp's natural limit. This is higher than +6. We just have to hope that we don't die to Ice Punch. He might even Ice Punch into the Starmie, predicting another ally switch. Let's have a look. Okay, he just goes for the parting shot on the Garchomp, makes sense. I guess the Pelly is going to come in now to give the Swampert the speed boost. But does the Swampert knock out the Garchomp? That is the question guys, let's see. I'm not sure if Wave Crash knocks out Garchomp from 4. It does have decent natural bulk. Okay, he just goes for Earthquake though, that's fine. So we are going to get the huge power. That Earthquake doesn't do too much. Starmie is max HP as well as max speed guys, so it has some decent bulk as well. And we get the boost with Garchomp. This Garchomp is no longer natty guys. Its attack has reached super physiological levels and this guy might be in trouble. I have the Ninetales in the back so I could reset the weather now, but what I actually want to do is protect with Garchomp and try and get the gravity up with Starmie. Because then we can hopefully knock out the Pelipper and the Swampert at the same time. Hopefully Starmie lives this Earthquake. It should do, based on how much that first one did. Okay, we do live, so we are going to get the gravity up, which is huge guys, because now Earthquake should just demolish his whole team. The Pelipper is knocked down from the sky. He goes for Weather Ball, okay. And now I can switch in the Ninetales, get the surprise outspeed on the Swampert, and hopefully get the double knockout. I think Ninetales will also go down guys. That's the only thing, this Garchomp is so powerful that even my own team isn't safe. But as long as we knock out all their Pokemon before we knock out all of our own, then we're going to win the game, and that's what matters guys. So we're going to outspeed the Swampert, so we're going to get the double knockout, and what are his last two? Grimmsnarl, oh wait, did that Pelipper live? No way Pelly lived that bro. Oh, he's got the Sash, that's why. I was going to say guys, what's that Pelipper on? If he goes for Weather Ball here, I think we are cooked. We do still have the Teacup and the... Okay, he goes for Tailwind. I don't mind that. We can work with that. I think with the support from the Teacup, Garchomp can win this game. We have to be careful in the Tailwind though. We do still have the Mega Starmie if we need an extra sack. Let's see what his last guy is. It's the Arch, okay. So I could always sack the Starmie, but I think the right play is to double protect here, just to waste a turn of Tailwind. I can always Rage Powder on the next turn. They could even protect, expecting me to Rage Powder and attack now. So this also covers for that. Let's see what he does. Yeah, look at that, guys. He went for the protect, expecting us to Rage Powder and attack. But we're being patient here, guys. We're not giving him any free turns. So we do waste a turn of Tailwind. And on this next turn, I am going to Rage Powder and Earthquake. The only question is, does Teacup die? I think it does, guys. Even if his attack does nothing, then my Earthquake is probably going to do lows. Let's have a look. We should secure the double knockout here, though, unless the Arch gets like a mega crit. Oh, he just protects, though. Okay. We should be good then, because we just protect on the next turn, and that will be the end of his Tailwind. Let's see what the Pelipper went for. I guess a Weather Ball? Yeah, look, he tries to catch the Garchomp with Weather Ball, but we protect it with the Teacup. And as a thank you for protecting the Garchomp, it's going to knock out the Teacup with Earthquake. But that's fine, guys. We knock out the Pelipper. And now he just has Archaludon and Grimmsnarl with no Tailwind. And that turn 1 Reflect is not saving him, guys. Bro thought that Reflect would save him, but he doesn't understand the gravity of the situation. He's getting demolished here, guys. This Garchomp is dangerous. Not sure if you guys caught it in the team preview, but I gave this Garchomp the Soft Sand item, which boosts ground type moves by 1.2 times. Because I'm not trying to take all that Life Orb recoil, but I still want the most powerful Earthquake possible. So I'll just protect here, waste the final turn of Tailwind, and I think I'll Thunder Wave the Grimmsnarl, because the Archaludon is not a threat at this point. The Grimmsnarl could have some surprise tech that I don't know about, but the Archaludon is definitely not a threat. So we keep the Garchomp safe. Let's see what that Grimmsnarl... Oh, he actually predicts the ally switch. Or maybe he just predicted a protect. Good play from the opponent. Let's see what the Grimmsnarl's up to. He play roughs himself? Oh, to get the stamina boost. Okay. That was a good turn from the opponent. The prediction, the side play rough. This guy's got some sauce, but I don't think it's going to be enough, guys. Maybe if I didn't have huge power, he can like parting shot and then get the stamina boost. He might be able to save himself. Let's see what he tries to do. I don't think he can come back from this. Yeah, he goes for parting shot. He's trying to lower my attack as much as possible and boost his Archaludon's defense. But this Grimmsnarl should go down here, leaving us with a one-on-one situation. Yeah, look at that, guys. Gone. This Garchomp is way too strong. Everything it hits gets knocked out instantly. This guy is the Mike Tyson of Pokemon Champions. The Reflect wears off. I'm going to be honest, guys. I forgot the Reflect was even there. There's no way only one stamina boost is even close to enough to stop him getting knocked out here. He tries to protect, but it's over. I wonder how many stamina boosts he would need. I don't think even 5 or 6 would be enough to stop a +4, actually +3, huge power Garchomp Earthquake. Make sure to leave a big like and subscribe for this insane Garchomp tech. I've got even more insane ones coming soon as well, guys. Okay, so we have a slower team here. This guy is 100% going to twist the dimensions, so I'm going to bring the Rhyperior. And my goal here is to get the skill swap with Starmie onto Rhyperior, but I want to get the Veil up first, guys, because these eruptions are going to be dangerous if we let the sun stay up. So he will start with the sun up here, but I have some secret tech to get the weather back into my favor. Take a look at this, guys. I'm actually going to skill swap Ninetales to give Starmie the snow warning, reset the snow, and then click Aurora Veil to protect my team from those eruptions. And I don't want to Mega here because that would give away the huge power, and I want to save that for the Rhyperior. I think that's going to be really important against this team. So we're going to reset the weather, get the Veil up, which is also going to be crucial. Otherwise I think Eruption would do way too much damage here. The Torkoal protected, which does make sense. He wants to keep himself safe from the Starmie and then get some boosted eruptions off, but it's not going to work out how he thought it would here. I think I'm going to switch the Ninetales now. Keep the snow in the back in case we need to reset the weather again. click skill swap into the Ninetales slot and switch to Rhyperior for the discovered huge power. And I also have the Swords Dance here. Take a look at this, guys. I actually have the exact same moveset, but I gave it the hard stone instead of the soft sand to boost those rock slides. Because Rhyperior does get the same type attack boost from the rock slide. So let's see what he does here. I expect an eruption, even though the sun isn't up. Let's have a look. The giraffe could have sunny day. Okay, he's just helping hands. I've seen that before though, guys. Sunny day giraffe. Probably an eruption here. Yep. Shouldn't do too much. We do have the veil up. Yeah, look at that. And it's not very effective on both. So we do get the huge power onto Rhyperior, which is looking very dangerous here. I don't even need to Swords Dance here, guys. Rock Slide should knock out the Torkoal and do a big chunk to the giraffe. I'm going to go for Gravity just to make sure that my future Rock Slides don't miss. Not only does Gravity make sure that Earthquake can hit flying types, it also increases the accuracy of all moves. Oh, he has the Helping Hand Earth power, but we live thanks to the Veil. Look at that, guys. If we hadn't made that play on turn 1, we would be in big trouble here. And we do get the knockout onto Torkoal with the Rock Slide. Bro thought he was Mega Camel with that Earth power, but it didn't have the juice behind it. We live, we get the Gravity up. And now we're in a solid position, guys. He goes to Blastoise. Okay, but Rhyperior is going to be slower than that, so we outspeed it under the TR. There's 2 turns of it left. Rhyperior is cooking right now, but it's not going to be able to knock out the rest of his team in only 2 turns. So I'm going to go for a Starmie Garchomp endgame, switch out the Starmie to preserve the huge power, get the snow back up. I do expect him to go for Water Spouts here. Let's have a look. We're going to keep the Rhyperior safe so that we don't have to bring anything else in under the last turn of Trick Room. And we are going to get one more Rock Slide off. So that's going to do some good damage, hopefully. Let's see how much Water Spout does to the Ninetales. Hopefully he didn't... Oh, he just went for Fake Outs into the Rhyperior. Okay, he was scared of that Rock Slide there. Oh, and he goes for the Rain Dance with the Giraffe. See what I mean, guys? These weather-setting giraffes. I thought it would be a sunny day one, but it's actually a Rain Dance one. So we are going to launch a big Rock Slide before going down. I'm going to Snow Skate with Ninetales to take away his weather. This is a huge weather war here, guys. Look at this. Sun versus snow versus rain. We're managing to counter his weather and his Trick Room so far. Hopefully we live this Water Spout with Ninetales. Big, huge power Rock Slide. Does get the knockout on Giraffe and does a big chunk to Mega Blastoise. We get the flinch onto Blastoise. Not sure if I actually wanted that flinch there, guys. We do guarantee the snow getting back up, which is good. But I wanted to bring in one of my faster guys now that the TR is finished. I think we're still in good shape, though. Let's see what... Okay, he has the Basculegion last. It's going to be an interesting endgame. I think we should be fine. I'm going to launch a Blizzard. And I'm going to let Rhyperior go down here. We want it to die. We need to find a way to skill swap the huge power onto Garchomp. Because look at that, guys. Ninetales does not have the firepower to get through these guys. He fires off a Last Respects. Does a good chunk as well through the Veil. Aura Sphere to get the knockout onto Rhyperior. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Mega Starmie and go for another discovered skill swap huge power into the Garchomp. Because we can't just bring the Chomp in now without huge power. It's not going to be doing enough damage and it could get knocked out. Let's see if we can pull this off successfully. 2 huge power skill swaps in the same game. I don't think he ever predicts the Ninetales switch here and goes for like an ice move, but you never know. Let's have a look. He might be on Demon Time. This has been a good game. He's playing well. So let's see. We get the huge power. And he goes for the Last Respects into the Starmie. Okay, so he wanted to take that knockout. Now what do we see here? Hopefully no Ice Beam. He goes for Dark Pulse. Okay. That does a lot though. Is that a crit? Yeah, I thought that had to be a crit there. So we might actually be in a bit of trouble here, guys, because if that Basculegion has Aqua Jet, then he might get the knockout and we're going to lose. So let's see what the Basculegion goes for. That's the big threat now. I'm not even sure if Huge Power Earthquake gets the knockout. I think it should. Basculegion has good bulk. Let's see if the power... Oh, he does have the jet, but we live! Look at that natural bulk! But the question is, do we have enough power to get the knockout onto Basculegion with Huge Power Earthquake? I think we should, especially after that Blizzard chip. Let's have a look. Yes, we get the double knockout. Why did I even doubt it, guys? We've already seen how insanely powerful this Garchomp is. That was a tough game though. They had a lot of threats on that team. Okay, I don't see any weather on his side, so we should be able to get the Veil up turn 1. He does have the TR mode, but I don't think I want to bring Rhyperior here, guys. I'm not sure. I could bring it. I want the Teacup, but I think I will actually bring it, because if he does bring that TR, then we could be in trouble. My Mega Raichu does look kind of good here if he doesn't bring his own. I haven't brought Raichu yet, mainly because if we're going for the tech, Raichu doesn't really have a place there, but it's a really good option for games where the tech doesn't have a good matchup. Covering some of the threats that Garchomp might struggle with, but honestly guys, so far Garchomp is not struggling. It's just decimating everything in front of it, but we do get intimidated here, so it might be a bit more difficult. I'm thinking about switching it into Starmie. Let's switch to Starmie, and if we manage to get the Veil up, then I think we can go for another discovered Huge Power skill swap. Let's see if we can pull that off. He's going to Mega the Staraptor, okay. We need to be careful with this, because if we let it get too many defense boosts, then even Garchomp with huge power might not be able to break through. He gets to +1 there, does some good damage as well. You know what actually guys, I've just had an idea. Maybe I can skill swap the Staraptor first. Is that too risky? Because we don't want to take too much damage on Starmie. Who does he target? He does target the Starmie, but with the Veil, okay. That doesn't do a crazy amount, but without Mega, Starmie does have less bulk. But I'm thinking, if we skill swap the Staraptor, it's going to be much less of a threat. But I think I do have to get the huge power onto Garchomp, so let's do that first. Get the Garchomp activated. But I've got my eye on that Staraptor, guys. I might have to take away the contrary. Hopefully no Moonblast into the Garchomp slot. Let's see what he goes for. We are vulnerable on this turn because we're just going for the discovered huge power. The Veil should help us defend against whatever he goes for. Okay, he does go for Protect. I like to see that there. They have to scout for a potential big attack coming in from the Starmie. That's a couple of times we've seen that now, guys. But they don't know that my Starmie is purely a supporting moveset. He has the Energy Ball. Damn, he has the tech to deal with my Starmie. We do have the huge power. I want the Gravity. But I think we have to focus on taking away this Staraptor's ability so that when it close combats again, it gets the drop and just goes back to neutral. Otherwise it just becomes too much of a threat, guys. If Starmie somehow lives through this, then I'm going to try and get the Gravity up. Obviously going to protect Garchomp here, not trying to get hit by a Moonblast while we do this. So we take away his ability, which is very important. Otherwise, like I said, he would get way too out of control. Oh, it looks like he targeted the Garchomp. Okay. Did he double into that? Oh yeah, look guys, he doubled into that slot. So we actually are going to get the Gravity up. And with the Gravity, I don't think we're going to knock out Staraptor, but I think we can knock out the Prim with a Soft Sand Huge Power Earthquake. The Soft Sand is actually very important for securing a couple of crucial knockouts. I'll go through all the calculations and the breakdown of the team after this game, or maybe after a few more games near the end of the video. He switches the Staraptor. Okay, I would have liked to catch that with Earthquake, but he wants to get his ability back, so goes to Arcanine. Now the question is, can we knock out the Prim? I'm pretty sure we do. Let's have a look though. Definitely going to knock out the Arcanine. Yeah, we do get the knockout on the Prim, but the Arcanine actually has a Sash. Okay. I don't mind that, because what's it even going to do? We outspeed it with Garchomp. We obviously knock out Starmie as well, but it's done its job here, guys. Even got the Gravity up, so Garchomp is looking really good for the rest of this game. Rhyperior also looks good here. With the Veil up, we are going to be living close combat from Staraptor. And even without huge power, Rhyperior has a huge attack stat, so it's going to be applying some pressure. But I think Garchomp can probably just clean this game up on its own. Even if we knock out Ninetales and he protects, which he could do, he's going to run out of turns eventually, guys, and we still have some turns of gravity left. The Arcanine does protect, and the Gambit protects, so Ninetales is the only one that's going to get hit. I'm sorry, Ninetales, but look, guys, this is a destructive force. Even my own team isn't safe. Every game, my own team is in serious danger, guys. I'm telling you, it's in more danger from Garchomp than it is from the opposing team. This endgame is actually looking quite good though, because we're going to get the double knockout on the next turn. We're not in Sucker Punch range. I can protect with the Rhyperior unless he gets like a double protect. We are in a really good position. I think even if he does get a double protect, the rest of his team will eventually get knocked out. That Staraptor in the back is not safe either, as long as the gravity is still in effect. I mean, huge power Rock Slide will probably do a decent chunk. Okay, he switches here, but that's going to get caught. That's going to get caught by Earthquake. I wonder if it gets the knockout. Probably not. It is quite bulky. Mega Raptor. Definitely going to knock out the Gambit. I mean, that's a huge calculation right there, guys. Normal Earthquake from Garchomp actually doesn't always knock out Gambit, but we guarantee the knockout here and do a huge chunk to the Staraptor too. So on the next turn, it's just these two against Staraptor and Arcanine. We don't even have to Earthquake now. We can just double Rock Slide. No need to knock out the Rhyperior here. He just forfeits. Yeah, he knows we can just Rock Slide and win the game. The gravity made that game so much easier. Okay, we get some Zardslop with Gardevoir though. That's an interesting pick. I think we're going to go with the same idea, guys, as the last Sun game. We're going to go for the secret tech, the skill swap onto Ninetales to cancel out the Sun, predict the Mega, because if he didn't Mega and get the Drought up, there would be no need to do that, but I think he will just Mega here and launch a Heat Wave. So I'm going to skill swap the Ninetales and get the Veil up. Both Starmie and Ninetales are faster than Zard, so this should work perfectly again. Let's have a look. Not as clear cut as the Torkoal one because he didn't have the Sun up, so we had to make the hard read, and it looks like we've made it successfully here, guys. He's not going to be happy with this one. The usual Zardslop is not going to be doing what it... Oh, he went for the Sucker Punch too. Damn, bro is going to be very unhappy after this turn. We get the skill swap, we get the Snow back up, and with the Veil up, Heat Wave should not be doing too much to Ninetales. Let's have a look. I'm saying about 55, 60%, maybe 70. Let's see. Oh, he went for Weather Ball. Bro, we really caught him there. Guys, I feel like Wolf Glick right now. Look at these plays. We completely cooked him there, turn 1. He thought he could just come in with the Zardslop, guys. I know a lot of people commented on my last video, how does Goldengo beat the Zardslop? But this team, guys, it doesn't just beat it, it destroys it. Gonna go for skill swap into the slot that's gonna be Garchomp. And I'm gonna get the gravity up too, guys. I don't think he can knock me out with Gambit. Starmie, Mega Starmie with max HP is surprisingly bulky. Like I said, guys, he actually switches out the Zard, wants to get the Sun back up, goes to Incin. I'm not too bothered by that Intimidate. With the huge power, I'm gonna try and Swords Dance as well on this turn, on this next turn. Let's see. He might bring the Zard back in. I'm tempted to just Gravity now and Earthquake, because we won't knock out the Starmie with a -1 huge power Earthquake, but we should still knock out the Incin and the Gambit. That Iron Head is not doing too much, so I could Swords Dance here. I could Swords Dance and Gravity. I'm liking that play actually, because his team is not posing much of a threat right now. We don't even really need a Swords Dance boost here, guys, but I just want to get the max power for that 4th Mon in the back. I don't know what that's going to be. This will guarantee that his whole team gets smoked. We do get flinch here though, so it's going to be delayed a little bit. The gravity is up, so that Zard can no longer switch in. He goes for Katal. Mega Starmie should live that. Okay, a bit closer than I thought it would be, but we do live. And look at that, guys. The rough skin from Garchomp actually getting some important chip on the Gambit there. If this is a Sash Gambit, like the other one was, then that rough skin damage is actually very useful there. It's little details like that, guys, which is why I gave Garchomp rough skin instead of Sandveil, which could be good against opposing sand teams. But that situation there, using it on Starmie to get some important chip, he went for Sucker onto Starmie again. Seems a bit desperate already, guys. I think he's lost. He's out of ideas already. The Zardslop. He goes for the Flare Blitz. That does quite a bit. Why is that doing so much? That must be a crit, surely. Yeah, he gets a bit of a lucky crit there, but it's okay. We're still in good shape. That Hospitality was helpful, so we're not going to be in Sucker Punch range. I'm going to go back to Starmie again, because I want to recycle the Hospitality, be able to give Garchomp some HP on the switch in again. I'll go for Earthquake. I don't mind knocking out Starmie here. It's done its job. Garchomp is ready to go, ready to sweep. If he brings in the Zard, that's going to get... Oh, he does switch out. Is that into Zard or the last one? He does go back to Zard, so that's going to get knocked out by Earthquake. Look at this, guys. The Zardslop did not have a chance to do anything in this game. Completely shut down by the gravitational forces, the huge power forces. The Zard, all it did was use Weather Ball onto Ninetales, and that's it, bro. That's hilarious. Literally did 5% damage that game. And look at that, guys. Starmie did its job. We're going to get another round of Hospitality from the teacup. And we do have the snow in the back if we need to change the weather. I don't even mind though, guys. He can have the sun up. What's he going to do with it? Okay, he does have Garchomp last, but that's just a normal Garchomp, guys. We have a huge power Garchomp. We are going to be in a speed tie here, assuming he's also Jolly, but that's fine, because we can just redirect a potential Dragon Claw or Draco. And +1 huge power Earthquake. I'm not sure if it knocks out Garchomp, but it should come very close or get the knockout. To be honest, guys, if he's 0 bulk Garchomp, oh, he does win the speed tie and goes for Rock Slide. Hopefully no flinch. That would be annoying. He is Life Orb too. Yeah, he's standard Garchomp, so I think Earthquake does knock him out. Oh, we do flinch though. That is annoying. He does get the Katal off. That does a lot as well. Okay. He might be back in this game. I don't think so though, guys. As long as we just get 1 Earthquake off, all we need to do is win 1 speed tie or not get flinched. +1 huge power Earthquake has a good chance to get the knockout here. Nah, bro, he just disconnects. That's crazy. He couldn't handle it anymore, guys. He just had to leave the game. He put down the switch. Okay, we have a sand team here. Haven't faced much of those lately. And I know some of you guys are going to ask, what about Wide Guard? I haven't even seen that much lately. Is that just me? Or are you guys also noticing a bit less Wide Guard usage on the ladder recently? Maybe I'm just getting good matchups, and if that's the case, then I'm not going to complain, guys. I want to get the SD up, because I think he's going to protect. I feel a protect/switch coming on here. So I'm just going to go for it instantly, guys. I think, yeah, he does switch T-Tar into the teacup, but that's not safe, guys. We saw how much my teacup took from a +2 huge power Earthquake. Again, this is effectively a +6 Garchomp. With 2 powerful spread attacks, I'm telling you guys, if they don't have Wide Guard, this is very hard to defend against. I think Sword Dance Garchomp as well is a bit of an underrated pick, a little bit slept on. Don't be surprised if someone makes a meta call and brings it to the World Championships in a couple of weeks' time. Because in this limited dex, there's honestly not many switch-ins, guys, to a +2 Garchomp. This guy here is in big trouble. I'm going to Earthquake now. I'm going to go for the Gravity, just in case he bought that Staraptor, and also to make sure that we land all our Rock Slides. Let's see how much this +2 huge power Earthquake does to Sinistcha. I'm thinking about 80% at least. That might sound crazy, but let's see, guys. Let's have a look. Definitely going to knock out the gold, unless it's Sash. Oh, 79, almost 80. Look at that, guys. Massive damage, and there's no way he's going to be able to heal back enough with the Marcher. That won't even do that much. I think that will do about 40%, if that. Garchomp has good natural bulk. Oh, okay. Does a bit over half. That's a crit, though. We've got crits so much today, guys. It's like the developers. They see me cooking. The RNG gods. They see me cooking and they're trying to stop it, guys. But it's not going to stop. His team is in big trouble. Even if he brought that Milotic, that's going to get dropped. Okay, so he brings in the Excadrill. I could switch out Sinistcha to Ninetales for the discovered outspeed and double knockout. But I think I'll just Rage Powder and go for the knockout this way. I don't mind if we lose Teacup here. Might be a bit complacent, but let's see how it works out, guys. I think we're just going to get a triple knockout here. Let's have a look. I want the triple, actually. That might sound crazy, but I want the triple. I want to clear the field. Let's go for it, guys. Let's clear this field out. I don't want to see a sash. I think I do see a sash. Wow, guys. Another sash on the Excadrill this time. I might have to bring Stealth Rock, like in singles, guys, or Spikes, to break some of these focus sashes. Maybe not even a bad idea on a powerful team like this. So we knock out the 2 Teacups. Excadrill survives. The only problem with this, guys, is that he's going to win the Weather War. Especially if that's a Mega. Even without the Mega, look, he's going to get the Sand because we're faster. I can Snowscape on the next turn. I think I'm going to have to protect the Garchomp to keep it safe here. Because although he could go for Iron Head, I think he will go for Garchomp. I'm going to make the read. I'm going to protect Garchomp and go for Snowscape. If he goes for Iron Head here, well played. Not much I can do about that. He does Mega. Who does he target with the drill? Let's see. Hopefully into Garchomp. We want to see a move into Garchomp. Protect on Titar. Could suggest that he went for Earthquake. He goes for higher horsepower onto the Garchomp. Nice. So we catch that. We're going to get the Snow up and we outspeed on the next turn. And that should be the game, guys. Look at that. A clutch endgame again there. We get the prediction. And that Tyranitar is not going to be able to take a huge power +2 Earthquake. The Blizzard just to knock out the Excadrill. Why not? He does protect. I don't know why these guys protect. There's nothing he can do here. The game is over, surely. He goes for the double protect. I mean, what's that all about, guys? What's that going to achieve there? We get some Blizzard chip on the Titar. Doesn't even matter. We are going to knock out Ninetales again with the Earthquake. Ninetales has taken some big hits today from Garchomp. A couple from the opponent, but mostly from Garchomp, guys. And that's going to be another game where Garchomp is the only one left on the field. Look at this, guys. Everything else is gone. His whole team knocked out by the Chomp. My whole team knocked out by the Chomp. He didn't get any of these KOs, guys. Another 7-kill game for the Garchomp. We've had a few of these now. 7 kills in one game. Have we ever seen this level of power before, guys? So we've destroyed Rain. We've destroyed Zardslop's son. We've destroyed Torkoal Trick Room's son. And now we've also destroyed Sand. Okay, guys, we've got some more Zardslop. And this right here looks like the sloppiest of Zardslops. He doesn't actually lead with it, though. I wanted to catch him with the weather swap like I did with the other guy. I'll get the Veil up here, and I think I'll actually skill swap into the Whimsicott. Take away that Prankster, because that gets quite annoying, guys. I want to take it away, use it for myself, get some fast Thunder Waves off. Yeah, he does go for Tailwind, but my Thunder Wave is going to have +1 priority. So I'm going to be able to slow down his whole team anyway. Oh, he almost gets the knockout there with Wave Crash. Basculegion is a big threat. I might have to Thunder Wave that first. Let's have a look. I'll take the Prankster, get the Veil up, and I think before I give the Chomp huge power, I want to make use of my Prankster first, get a few Thunder Waves off. Let's see if we can do that before we get knocked out. If we do get knocked out before getting huge power onto Garchomp, that could be a problem. So let's be a bit careful here. We'll launch a Blizzard. Ninetales is good into the Whimsicott matchup. What does he do? Annoying that he blocks that. I kind of wish I went for it onto the Whimsicott, especially since it might be a bigger threat to the Garchomp with that Moonblast. Yeah, we do lose Ninetales there. This Whimsicott is a bit of a threat. I think I do have to go to Garchomp because Teacup just puts on hardly any pressure at this stage of the game. I think the ally switch is going to be very important here, guys. Without that, I think we would be cooked. I'm going to go for Thunder Wave first though, into the Whimsicott, and just protect the Garchomp at this stage. I'm not going to reveal the ally switch just yet. That's my secret tech in the back, my secret win con. Oh, we do miss the Thunder Wave, bro. That's 2 Thunder Waves we haven't even connected. Looking like that Prankster skill swap was a bit pointless, guys. I don't know. We're not even connecting them. That was the whole point of doing that. I do have to ally switch now, though. Otherwise, Garchomp is going to get dropped. I think he will double into that slot. So I hope Starmie can live. I mean, it should do. We do have the Veil up. That's the one productive thing we've actually done in this game. So I'll get the ally switch off and go for SD. Hopefully get something going. Let's see. We switch places. And he does target that slot, just like I thought. But what does he go for with the Basculegion? He goes for Wave Crash. Okay. So we do live that. We do take a lot of damage, but we do survive. And Garchomp is going to get to +2. His Tailwind is also running out. There is a chance here, guys. A very tough start to the game, but there is a chance. I want to Thunder Wave the Whimsicott now. The Tailwind has expired, so I actually want to Rock Slide and Thunder Wave. He doesn't have Prankster, so we can actually stop him from getting up another Tailwind here. I think if we get the Paralysis, the chance of him moving is not that high. We do land, so let's see. If Rock Slide can connect, we're looking good. Okay, we do connect on both. The Basculegion gets knocked out. Do we prevent the Tailwind? If we do, we're in such a good spot here. Oh, but we don't. That would have been a really good spot after such a bad start. But he does have the Tailwind back up, so we have to be careful here. He has the Flower too. I think I do want to Thunder Wave it though. I can protect Garchomp, Thunder Wave the Flower. And we're not going to have time to skill swap the huge power onto Garchomp. But I think a +2 Earthquake could knock out the Flower. Let's have a look, guys. Mega Floette. Does it get knocked out by a +2 Soft Sand Earthquake? I think it might do, you know. As long as we land this Thunder Wave, we're still in a decent spot. So who does he target? That's the question. Does he have Dazzling Gleam? Or just Moonblast? Let's see. We get the Paralysis, which is important. At least we didn't miss again. He does go for Moonblast with the Whimsicott. Okay, he has Dazzle with the Floette. That's fine. Starmie is going to get dropped here, but it's done a good job. It did finally get some Thunder Waves off, and his team is crippled. I think skill swapping the Prankster and focusing on that instead of going for the huge power skill swap was the right choice here. This shows the versatility of skill swap. We haven't just used it to give Garchomp huge power. We've also used it to reset the weather to win the weather war, to take away the opponent's ability. Taking away Staraptor's ability in that game was huge, otherwise it could have swept. And in this game, we're actually using his ability. But is it going to be enough? We do get the double knockout there. See, look at that, guys. Swords Dance Garchomp, even without the huge power. Still a massive threat. I think someone's definitely going to bring that at the World Champs. We'll see. Let me know in the comments, guys. By the time that happens, if someone has brought Swords Dance Garchomp and cooked with it. I also saw the vision early. Look at that. He leaves. Damn, guys. He had such a good position at the start too. Okay, guys. We have another rain team. Haven't seen as much rain in the last couple of weeks or so. Is it declining a bit? I'm not sure, guys. Maybe it's just the matchups I've got. But let me know what you think. I'm going to try and go for the huge power skill swap turn 1. I think he will probably fake out though. That can get the knockout onto Mega Starmie. Let's hope we can get this skill swap off. I don't usually see Raichu and Venusaur lead. I wonder what this guy is cooking. Let's have a look. Mega Starmie, definitely one of the best designs. Look at that aura, guys. Whoever working at Game Freak / Nintendo, coming up with this design they cooked. Oh, he actually Megas the Venusaur. Okay. Haven't faced many Mega Venusaurs. Usually just Mega Zard or Mega Blastoise. He does fake out the Starmie. Okay. So we're not going to get the huge power on this turn. We do get the Swords Dance off though. Depending on what he has in the back, that might even be enough, guys. He does get some big chip there with Giga. That's fine though. I'll get the skill swap on this turn, activate the Garchomp, and I think I'll just go for an Earthquake. It's going to knock out Starmie, but I don't mind that. We could bring in the Ninetales, get the Veil up, and hopefully power through the rest of his team with Garchomp. He does protect the Venusaur. Okay, hopefully the Raichu doesn't do anything strange. We're going to get the huge power. He might be Sash. Guys, it might be another Sash. Don't tell me that's another Sash on the Raichu. I have a feeling it will be though. Let's have a look. Do we get the knockouts or is it going to be a Sash? He did actually get the Thunderbolt first, so it doesn't even matter. We launch an Earthquake. Does this Raichu have the Sash? It does have the Sash. That's annoying again, guys. A lot of Focus Sash today. But I don't think he can really do anything to Garchomp. I think he might only have Thunderbolt as an attack. Let's see though. Not too familiar with regular Raichu. Only the Mega version. I'm going to get the Veil up. And just go for Earthquake. I'm not sure if Ninetales can live it through the Veil with the Snow Defense boost. It might do. Let's have a look. Oh, he goes to Pelipper though. I think I should have actually Rock Slided there. Because we're going to knock out Ninetales now, I think, without the snow. Oh, and we get Endeavored, bro. Okay, this is not looking too good here, guys. Rock Slide was definitely the click there. So we only get a 1 HP knockout on Raichu. That's not even worth the trade there, guys. We knock out Ninetales, and it's all up to the Garchomp and the Teacup. He's still got that Venusaur. And we can't pressure the Venusaur and the Pelipper at the same time because we don't have the Gravity up. See, that's why Gravity is so important, guys. If Gravity was up, he would be cooked. I'm going to have to go for Rock Slide. I think we might need a flinch here, guys, with the Rock Slide. Let's have a look. I'll go for Life Dew. We're going to need to live an attack from the Venusaur or get a flinch. I'm not sure if Garchomp lives a Giga Drain from this range. Let's have a look. Wish I could use Rage Powder here, but as we know, Venusaur is not affected by it. We do get the flinch though. Look at that, guys. The agency flinch coming in clutch. Bro, I'm so good at this game, guys. No, I think we deserved it though, because we did get flinched earlier. Rock Slide giveth and Rock Slide taketh away. That's how it is, guys. Truly one of the most impactful moves of all time. We're not safe yet though. That Basculegion could be a threat. I'm going to Rage Powder to redirect a potential Wave Crash away from Garchomp and just go for an Earthquake. Hopefully we don't see a Protect from the Basculegion. I think that would be his winning play. Okay, he does go for the Wave Crash, so Garchomp is protected and we should get the double knockout, actually the triple knockout here with Earthquake. To be honest, that would be the perfect way to end this video. Everyone else on the field knocked out, only Garchomp left standing. Clean knockouts on Mega Venusaur, and look at that damage on Teacup, by the way. We saw earlier how Earthquake decimated the opposing Teacup. That feels like the perfect way to end the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hype the video if you enjoyed it, guys. I've got some more insane tech on the way very soon. Okay guys, so here we have the full team. Mega Raichu Y, which we did not bring, but it does have good synergy with Ninetales and Garchomp and Teacup. You can see all the items I've given to each Pokemon. Soft Sand, as I said on Garchomp. Let's take a look at the stats. Like I said, guys, you want Jolly Garchomp so you don't lose any speed ties. Max HP, max speed on the Mega Starmie, and min speed on Rhyperior to counter the slower teams.